Speaking of the moves on banking, first that go ahead and the big overhang on HDFC Bank merger happening, ICICI Bank's earnings, and of course the market just about absorbing Innocent's numbers.
Hi, good afternoon. I think, yes, as you mentioned very rightly, I think we saw on Friday the merger coming off HDFC Bank and few exemptions which they had sought for it and they got it. And I think there could be some immediate upside in the stock. And we've seen HDFC Bank resulting into a positive move. And I feel still post numbers, I think numbers are quite in line with what Street was estimating and what we were estimating. So I feel that the most awaited merger should be done now in some time. So I think risk versus rewards in the entire banking universe, if I look at it, I think HDFC August well. Obviously, strong blockbuster numbers from ICICI Bank, and I think this is just the beginning of, I think, the wholesale plus a private sector bank. What we saw, I think, we should see the same kind of numbers in SBR. So and so on and so on. So I think ICICI has strong numbers, and I think we've seen in the reflection in the prices today, and I think going forward, we could see more in all the fronts. I think we saw the numbers pretty strong. State Bank, yes, I think if you look at it, I think this stock has underperformed big way vis-a-vis all other banks. If you talk about our wholesale banks, and after a long time of underperformance, we saw PSU banks performing in last 3-4 months, and again, but we've seen the lackluster in SBI correcting, I think 15% from the near-term high, and I think we've seen just gathered some momentum in last couple of sessions. So I think a lot of room for SBI to catch up, obviously. So I feel that SBI remains a top pick. ICICI, HDFC, all three of them looks quite interesting. And I think we've been discussing quite a number of times that I think financials is the buzz, and I think financials has been performing, be the credit growth, which we are seeing the numbers, and the performance which we've seen in most of the banks coming up. So I think it's pretty decent performance. So I feel that I think there should be some re-rating in all the banks, and I think again we should see some of the fireworks in most of the banks which I've spoken about.
Okay, so that was about some of the banks which have been doing well, but real estate is another pack which has been quite excited of